So today I want to talk about one of the big trends in the industry that I see happening, and at least at the very top end of the industry. And to give you a little perspective, I'm coming up on, in August will be my 21st anniversary of starting my first online business. And I know for so long, I've known so many people in this business. I've seen so many people come and go. I've seen a few people stick. And I've seen a lot of success. I've seen a lot of failure. I've seen a lot of success followed by failure. I've seen a lot of changes in the industry. And it seems like this industry over the years has just attracted the renegades and rebels and misfits, and not the corporate world. This isn't the corporate world. It never has been, and it still isn't. It's still the land of the let's just say renegade or rebel, someone who's just said, I'm going to create something. And that's the way it was. That's the way it was for me. You know, I was a stay-at-home dad. I had no credentials. I had no business starting a business, but this business was different. And I was able to start and create and grow and grow and grow and grow. And I've seen a lot of other people follow that path. And, you know, it reminds me, sometimes I get together with some of my friends in the business, maybe we're at a mastermind and we're all trying to figure out where to go out for dinner or something, and someone would say, well, we need a grown-up. Where's the grown-up in the room? Where's the adult in the room? Because none of us are. We're just a bunch of guys who just started creating something, or guys and girls who started creating something, and through whatever skill and talent and knowledge and perseverance, we're able to build something. But nowadays, what's happening is people are starting to turn into real businesses. And maybe not corporate businesses, but turn into real businesses and build teams. You know, I had some really bad advice. Oh, I don't know. It must have been 15 years ago or more. Maybe 17 or 18 or 19 years ago. The advice was basically, don't ever build a team. People are complicated, they're hard to work with, they're a pain in the neck, they're going to drive you insane. Avoid building a team, or avoid employees at all costs. There was no talk of team. You don't want a bunch of people working for you. You don't want employees. It's just going to make your life a living hell. Don't do it. And there was one guru who will remain nameless, but someone who I followed, and I actually learned a lot of good things from, but that was really bad advice. Because what we're now seeing is, at least at the top echelon in the industry, people are building teams. And they are real teams, not just a bunch of outsourced people, not just a bunch of drone employees, but building a real team. And that's what I'm doing right now. And this is on my mind because I've got a virtual team. And we've grown up to, we're nearly 20 people now. And it's completely virtual. There's no office. We're spread all over the place. And in a few weeks, everyone's going to be coming into Durango, my hometown, Durango, Colorado. And we're going to have, I guess, in the corporate world, I guess it's called an offsite. But here it's actually going to be an onsite because we're going to be together. And we've done this a few times over the years, but not nearly enough. And so we're going to be sitting down for 3 days and really defining what we're going to look like for the next 3 years. And that's another big trend in the industry, is this looking further into the future. Things used to happen, a day or two in advance, and now they're happening much, much further in advance. I can talk about that in another video. But this has been a major change. Now, you don't have to go and build a great big team. The reality is that I had a multi-million-dollar business with only this tiny skeleton team that was basically myself and my wife and my brother John and Betty. And that Betty's doing customer service, John's doing partner support. My wife Mary's in the background doing accounting and helping out with customer service, and I'm doing everything else. And like I said, it was a multi-million-dollar business. It was a crazy business. We were working really, really hard, and it's a lot better now that we've got a team and we're able to execute far better. We're able to serve our clients far better. We've been able to grow our business to a huge degree. I've been able to just focus so that I'm only working on my genius work, my unique ability stuff so that I'm just doing the stuff I really love. That's the dream, right? Is that you're only doing the stuff you really love and you have a team that supports you on the stuff that you're not great at, that maybe you're either not good at, or even the stuff that you're excellent at, but you're not amazing at. You want to be focused on the stuff you're amazing at. And that's what team is about. And that's what's happening in the industry. The top of the industry, people are rapidly growing teams. And so, we're always looking for talent. In fact, on this page, if you're on my blog at jeffwalker.com, there'll be a careers page. And I think even if we're not actively looking for a given position, we're always looking for talented people who really get our brand, who just want to help join us in changing the world and helping create entrepreneur heroes. That's sort of what we do here. But and it's not to say you have to grow a team. You could build a very nice six-figure business, likely even a multi-six-figure business with basically no team, just yourself, and probably outsource some of your tech and definitely want maybe a VA for customer support. And you could build a nice little business, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I think, wow, boy, it would be sort of nice just to have a nice little business and not be growing this amazing thing, this monstrosity, what's become a big, it's like the business has got, it's an entity beyond just me now. It's like when you have 20 people and they're all working and they're all charging down the path of what we're trying to create, it's like the business has this existence beyond just me. I'm the leader. I try to steer the ship. But yeah, it's a big thing. And it's an amazing journey. It's an amazing adventure for me to learn how to lead this team. It reminds me of like being a parent. When you have a child, you have a baby, that baby doesn't come with an instruction manual. At least it didn't for me. And there is instructions and learning and wisdom that you can go soak up about being a parent. It's the same thing about leading a team. It does, no one, was born knowing how to lead a team. But there is, I read a lot of books about leadership. and that's been a big focus for me. Every bit as big as becoming a better teacher, a better trainer, a better entrepreneur, a better marketer is also becoming a better leader so I can serve my team so they can help me serve my clients. So yeah, that's just one of this. It's a big trend, and it's just been happening in the last, really, it's probably the last 3 years, maybe 4 years. And the real focus at the top of the industries, people are really building out teams. So again, whichever way you want to go, whether you want to build an empire and build a team to support that empire, or whether you want to stay small, stay like that solo entrepreneur and stay at that 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, it doesn't matter. Whichever way you want to go is great, but you do have to sort of get clear on which one you want. So scroll down, leave a comment for me. Tell me where you're going in your business. And I'll remember, the decision you make today doesn't have to be the decision forever. At one point, I didn't see myself having a team of 20. Now I can see it being even bigger than that. And it's just getting real clear on what your vision for you and your life and your business is. So I'm Jeff Walker. Wherever you're watching this, scroll down, tell me where you want to go with your business, and let's go get them this week.